Hello students, welcome back. Today we will study the literary devices of this poem, No Men Are Foreign. So let's start the figure speech of this poem. First we will get rhyme scheme. The entire poem is written in free verse. There is no rhyme scheme in the poem and the literary devices are used as follows. You can see here first of all alliteration. What is alliteration? The alliteration is the repetition of the consonant sound. Here the repetition of consonant sound in two or more closely placed word is called alliteration. So the example of alliteration here in this poem are first stanza 1, body breathes, B sound is repeated. You can see in the first paragraph, remember no man are strange, no country foreign. Here no and no word comes in two times. So here we are also getting repetition. And beneath all uniform a single body breath. In the second line, B word is repeated. So we are getting the figure of speech alliteration. Third line, like us, the land our brother walk upon. Here L sound is repeated. L like, L land. Here this sound is repeated in this sentence. We are getting figure of speech alliteration. Is earth like this in which we all shall lie? Here like and lie. This L consonant sound is repeated. So here which figure of speech we are find? We are getting here alliteration. Okay, right? Go to next. In stanza 2, was winter, the W sound is repeated. So here we are getting the figure of speech, alliteration. They too aware of sun and air and water are fed by peaceful harvest by war's winter. War's long winter starve. Here W wars and winter. W consonant sound is repeated. So we are getting figure of speech alliteration. Right? Their hands are ours and in their lines we read. And here dear, another figure of speech. Here we are getting the figure of speech is repetition. Here their word is repeated two times in one sentence. So we are getting figure of speech repetition, right? A labor not different from our own. Here not word is repeated. I think students you know well. Here the negation of the sentence, it convey the positive meaning. So which figure of speech we are getting? The poet has used a negation to convey a positive meaning. So students, many other figure of speech are also we are getting first stanza. Towards because in the first line, remember no men are strange, no country is foreign. So here the poet has used a negation to convey a positive meaning. Here no men are foreign means all men belong to the same family of humans. So here we are getting figure of speech litotes, right? Next figure of speech in the first stanza, tautology. The poet has unnecessarily used the word strange and foreign. Here this both strange and foreign. You can see strange and foreign, both meaning are the same, to be unknown. So here we are getting figure of speech, tautology. Unnecessarily the words are used by the poet. The one figure of speech we are getting, metonymy. The here no men are strange. Beneath all uniform a single body breathes. So beneath all uniform. Here the all uniform represent different types of garment. So we are getting figure of speech, metonymy. And next one, the body part. Body stand for all human. Here we are getting figure of speech, synecdoche. Here like ours, the land our brother walk upon is earth like this in which we all shall lie. So here euphemism, unpleasant idea of death of a person is spoken through the pleasant word like shall lie. Here we are getting in shall lie. So unpleasant idea of death of a person is spoken through pleasant word like shall lie. So here we are getting figure of speech, euphemism. Move to next paragraph. In second stanza, war's winter W sound is repeated. They too aware of sun and air and water. So we are getting the word and is repeated for poetic effect. In the first line, and is repeated for poetic effect. The figure of speech we are getting repetition. And next line, you can see here, are fed by peaceful harvest by war's long winter star. So opposite word peaceful and war are used by the poet in the same sentence for poetic effect. The figure of speech we are getting antithesis. Next one, alliteration. Here the consonant sound W is repeated for in words wars, winter. So alliteration we are here find. Next transferred epithet. The adjective peaceful has been transferred from people to the harvest. Here adjective peaceful is transferred from people to harvest. So we are getting the figure speech transferred epithet, right? Their hands are ours and in their lines we read. So here in hand, the part hand stand for human being of other country. We are getting figure speech synecdoche part hand. Next one, metonymy. The word lines represent destiny. So here we are getting here in lines metonymy because it represents the destiny. Next one, anastrophe, because there is inversion in the construction of the sentence for poetic effect. Here, their hands are ours and in their lines we read, a labor not different from our own. So here, inversion of the sentence is not constructed properly. We are getting figure speech anastrophe. A labor not different from our own. So which figure speech here? With the word not, negation here, it shows the negation of the sentence to convey a positive meaning. So here the word no different from our own means just like ours. So this figure speech we are here getting litotes. Okay. Here and another figure speech is also we are getting metaphor. In stanza 1, uniform refers to the military of the different country. In stanza 2, war time is compared to the winter season. Here metaphor means the comparison of the two words without using as and like. So the war's time is compared to the winter season. So figure speech here we find metaphor. Repetition also used in the entire poem. As I told you, remember word is repeated 5 times in this poem. Remember no men are strange, no country is foreign is repeated in stanza 1 and stanza 5. Enjambment, running lines of the poetry from one line to the next without using any kind of punctuation to indicate a stop. Lines of the sentence move from one to the next without using any punctuation mark. Instances of enjambment in the poem. Here you can see in stanza 1, line 2, 3 and 4. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. See here, in every land is common life. There is no use of any punctuation mark. It is continued that all can recognize and understand. We are getting literary device enjambment. In stanza 4, line 1st and 2nd, let's remember whenever we are told. Here, after told, we are here. There is no use of any punctuation mark. To hate our brothers. This is we are getting enjambment, right? In stanza 5, line 2nd and 3rd, it is the human earth that we defile. Our hails of fire and dust outrage the innocence of air that is everywhere. The second, our hails of fire and dust outrage the innocence of air that is everywhere. Our own. So we are getting here literary device enjambment because the second line is continued to third without using any punctuation mark. Okay, right? So students, move to the third paragraph. Remember they have eyes like our that wake or sleep and strength that we can one. So here we are getting figure speech antithesis. You can see here the opposite words wake and sleep are used for poetic effect. Next, synecdoche part eyes stand for the people. So this is a body part. It refers eyes. This eyes stand for the people. Synecdoche. And strength that can be won by love. Hyperbole, an overstatement that love can win strength. Here, love can win strength. Here we are getting figure speech hyperbole. Next, the sound of consonant B is repeated in the word be and by. So here, B is repeated in the word be and by. So we are getting figure speech. Consonant sound is here alliteration. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. Here alliteration because the sound consonant L is repeated in land and life and C is repeated in common and can. So figure speech, alliteration, tautology, unnecessarily use of words recognize and understand, so which have the same meaning. So unnecessarily used of word, it refers the figure speech tautology. Let us remember stanza 4. Let us remember whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourself. So here alliteration, the consonant sound W is repeated in whenever and we. And internal rhyme, or also we are getting rhyming word are and our are used for poetic effect. So we are getting internal rhyme. And it is ourselves that we all shall disposes, betray, condemn. So a tautology here. So whenever the words are used unnecessarily to create the same meaning, it refers the figure speech tautology. The poet has unnecessarily used the word disposes, betray, condemn to convey the same meaning to hate. Remember, we who take arm against each other. Here metonymy, because the word to take arms against means to fight. So we are getting figure speech metonymy. It means to fight. To take arms against means to fight. Next paragraph. In stanza 5, it is the human earth that we defile. Here personification, the inanimate earth is given the animate quality of human beings. So here it is the human earth that we defile. We are getting figure speech personification. Next one, transferred epithet, because the adjective human has been shifted from the people to the earth with which it is closely associated. And metaphor also here, because there is an indirect comparison between fire and dust. Our hails of fire and dust outrage the innocence. So there is indirect comparison of fire and dust and human passion and hate, as both of them destroy innocence, affair that is everywhere our own. So student, I think you understood. So here there is an overstatement created by the poet that air is our own. So figure speech we are getting hyperbole. Okay, so students, that is all about the figure speech and literary devices as we had got in this poem No Men Are Foreign. I think all you have understood it well. Thank you. Study well. Keep learning.